Hey everyone, welcome to Yellow Dog Farm. Tonight we're going to finish the last piece of the stall build, which is installing the stall doors. Okay, well, just like I showed you the exterior Dutch doors, I'll go ahead and show you the sliding doors in three pieces. We'll show you a finished one that's completely bare, one that's half put together, and then finally we'll show all the mechanisms and the way you assemble them to complete a door. The design is pretty darn simple. It's really similar to most stall doors that you would see on the inside. It all starts with this upper rail and the way that the hardware hangs for them. This door, it comes empty. You have to go ahead and fill it with the stall boards and then reattach the venting. And I'll just stop here and pause for a second and talk about the venting. It'll go ahead and close so that you can keep your horses whole body inside the stall, or if you want them to be able to put their head outside, then you just go ahead and change this. We don't know which way we'll go yet. We'll just have to wait and see how it all plays out as we go on. But anyway, you have the option with these vent doors to be able to go ahead and pop them open or not. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look at the doors without me in the way so you can understand what it's like. Okay, so there's the stall door itself. The way that it anchors into the wall is with this large metal catch on the bottom. So you can see that there. It just bolts on with leg screws there. You can see there where the leg screws come in. And then also here on the top, it has a catch bar. I'm going to move this vent out of the way, that you can see up there where it's spring loaded. It'll actually go up into a latch piece there. So that's what grabs the right hand of the door itself, is that catch bar, so no latch sticks out. And then also the piece down on the bottom. Now what you can't see is down on that corner, underneath the metal pieces, there's a small roller, and it's captured inside the rail. I'll show you later on in the video just what it looks like, but it actually guides the door down on the bottom there. And then once again, I'll show you the hardware in detail, but here in the rail you've got these nylon rollers that move the door back and forth. So that's what allows it to pull open and closed here as we move forward. So let's go down, and here is one door without the, I'll push it over here so it stands out from the stall front. This is a stall door that doesn't yet have the wood put in. It's really simple. You just cut pieces of the tongue and groove at 48 1/4 and stack it up until you get to the right height. And then on the inside of the door here, this is a U-shaped channel, and the whole piece comes out. So this venting piece comes out, and you stack the boards to height, and then put the venting piece back on and attach it. So here's one that doesn't have any of the venting installed at all. It's just an empty door frame. I took the venting out because I want to turn it around so the opening works right of coming here into the stall aisle. So pretty darn simple construction. You can see here when you got the empty door, you know, it just kind of flops in the breeze before you add all the pieces in there. Not a big deal. Then you go ahead and put the wood and the venting in that you can see down there, and then you go ahead and attach the bottom door hardware. The only really tough thing is that roller that goes in the bottom. You've got to lay it out and mark it and drill the holes for the leg bolts before you actually get the door completely installed, or you can't get it later. And always, always, this piece here goes in last. So go ahead and assemble the door, get it hung, get it ready, and then the last thing you do is actually put the carrier down here and attach it, and then attach this piece. So don't make the mistake I did and you know, put that on, and then you have to continuously take it off and put it back on as you figure out how the door construction works. So okay, I took this stall door and I went ahead and leaned it down on the sawhorses so you can see how the wheels are attached. I'm just going to spin this one off real quick with the socket wrench, and I'll carry it over there. But there's a look at the wheel guide. The thread's in there pretty easy. It's a little tight at the end, so that's why I use the socket wrench. At the end of the day, this thing's holding a lot of weight. Okay, so just like that, and that's in there, ready to go. You really want to get the adjustment right before you put this thing up there, because there's just no room to use the socket wrench when you do it. I'm going to go ahead and take this door, put it up in the rail, and then I'll take this vent down so that we can go ahead and put the wood in. All in, I'll go ahead and trim the last piece, and then we'll get that vent back on there. Okay, well there it is, the door's all the way on. I'm going to go ahead and put the roller assembly in down in the base here, and we'll put the catch on the other side, and this one will be ready. Here's a look at that guide, or roller guide. You can see that it just spins. This part here fits up into the channel, so this is kind of the linchpin behind the bottom attachment of the door. Okay, I'm going to put this bottom roller in underneath the door, and I'm not going to lie, this is the absolute whole worst part of installing this entire stall, is getting this roller to fit in here. It's just super tedious. The only way you can get at it is with a wrench, and you can get about 1/8 of a turn on a bolt at a time, and there's 2 bolts, so you're just scrambling around. It's really tight. It's frustrating. I'm sure there's a better way. Nobody tell me, because by the time you get around to telling me, I'll already be done, and I have done this 6 darn times. So here we go.